And you find Maelle just right here, just hanging out. With no recollection of how she even ended up here. And then we find out who it was that brought her. The Curator.
Maelle?
Just reading her journal, I think.
Gustav?
What you doing here, Gustav?
Are you real?
Yeah, she doesn't even know what's real, what's not. Bye, Gustav and Maelle.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
It's like you saw that crap.
No, I
I'm gonna
don't.
take a shower.
I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay.
It's crazy to think that it was in like 4 hours.
I was worried.
Made it.
That Charlie Cox did a voiceovers for this game.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Whoa. Our first introduction to a gestural.
Is that
The
a
friendly
gestural?
gestuals.
Stop that, you big hairy brush face.
Gestures
Have you
are always
seen a
fun.
human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
Only worthy warriors.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too.
Eske.
Are there more gestrels like you?
Yeah, we meet
I'd love to
Eske.
meet them.
Eske is cool. I find it one of my
You
favorites.
silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Patras.
Oh, it's here in the middle, I remember now. This is where we gotta go. This is a piece of the door to the manor, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it.
Look, there's a door inside.
She's like,
Seems empty.
wait.
Let's go.
Don't just step in there. Are you crazy?
Someone lives here.
Oh. They right away get transported. Fish is just like something like that thing. Oh, there's Bersa. Now we know who it is that's looking at them. I didn't even catch that the first time around. Like, you obviously don't know who the hell it is. You just know someone's looking. But it's Versa. He wasn't lying. He's been looking after Maelle this entire time.
Where are we? This is...
Maelle! It's a representation of their house, their manor, where they actually live. The manor. Oh man, sorry. Alright, let's go, guys. And you find Maelle just right here, just hanging out. With no recollection of how she even ended up here. And then we find out who it was that brought her. The Curator.
Maelle?
Just reading her journal, I think.
Gustav?
What you doing here, Gustav?
Are you real.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what's real, what's not. Better good stuff in man.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
It's like you saw that crap.
No, I
I'm gonna
don't.
take a shower.
I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay.
It's crazy to think that it was only like 4 hours.
I was worried.
Made it.
That Charlie Cox did a voiceovers for this game.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With...
As a curator. He's just like disguising himself, basically.
He's been helping me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
We don't know
Not
yet,
sure.
but very
Doesn't
important.
really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nephrons.
And the hints were always there, if you think about it. He has the same, like, flowers from the Gamage. Because he's the one that was Gamaging them, he's the one that was erasing them. So the attention to detail, even in that, is pretty amazing. Yeah, can open that, eventually open that too, and then it gets you back out here. Wow, it looks like you're like in outer space or something, look at that. And after this, we just go.
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
It wasn't her that left the message, it was the curator. Pretty sure.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Alright,
Alright.
still a quick little warm up. The curator. Jump flare must be jumped, yeah.
Brace yourselves.
And then you counter. Alrighty then. Let's do a quick marking shot. Now that we got 3 in our expedition. And let's do immolation.
Feel the burn.
Let's spill some ink.
Maelle's stances change her battle stance. Her skills change her battle stance. Your defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. And then offensive stance deals more damage, but takes increased damage. Okay, I'm understanding this one. And virtual stance deals a lot more damage, so that's what you really want from Maelle. Yeah, that's the endgame type of ability you really want to be using. Switching, at least by Act 3, switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. So every stance switch gives her extra energy. Switch between stances allow her interruptions and maximize her skills effects. Alright, Maelle's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and pierce. Offensive switch switches Maelle to offensive stance. Spark and pierce switch her to defensive. And use offensive switch to offensive stance. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Now we deal more damage, but we also take more damage. Our defenseless is the def buff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Okay. Now let's do. It's quite powerful.
Let me help.
Let the ink flow.
A little bit of earth rising.
Gustav, don't die!
Yeah, he's going real easy on us. Offensive stance. With Maelle's an offensive stance is that she deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maelle will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Maelle to defensive. It says, an offensive stance, Spark has additional effects. It applies more burn stacks to its targets, increasing the burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defensive. Use Spark to benefit from its offensive stance effects. Alright. Yeah, it applies 3 burns, so it stacks it up.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
It's like more.
You could come with us if you like.
I can't.
If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Yeah, he's looking after his daughter. That's all he's doing. Cares about her. He's like, fine. Sad face. Perhaps he'll join you at the camp, and he does. Sure does.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Whoa. Our first introduction to a gestural.
Is that
The
a
friendly
gestural?
gestuals.
Stop that, you big hairy brush face.
Gestures
Have
are
you
always
seen a
fun.
human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
Only worthy warriors.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the Esquier exist too.
Esky.
Are there more gestrals like you?
Yeah, we meet
I'd love to
Esky.
meet them.
Esky's cool. I find it one of my
You
favorites.
silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Like, what?
Noko, as the best gestural merchant
They didn't even know that. They
ever,
thought that was just
you
one
know
sea.
a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead. I know you know.
It does look like a broom. Seriously, looks like that broom. Golgora.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrals.
Okay. And we gotta make sure that once we get to the village that we fight Maelle, CLS Maelle, so that way we get her best weapon very, very early on. Merchants, just merchants, travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, the most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel. 2 access to secret inventory. It is worth it though. You really want to put yourself through it. Not necessarily too hard. And let's first fight the merchant so we can see exactly what it is that they're hiding. Let's use... Let's use Luna. At least for now. We gotta set up Maelle. We gotta set up Maelle. Boom, boom, boom.
Chroma is flowing.
It's a little bit of wildfire. Actually, let me do this one. Yeah, ice lens. To make an ice sting. Boom. Great counter. Great counter. Now we see assimilation. Let's get it. No damage. Worthy warriors. Of course we're worthy. Huh. Of course we are. So what were they hiding? The exposing attack, Pictos. Your base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Just one, but it puts in a lot of work actually, even though it's just 1 time. So let's get it. Buy that. Let's buy Chroma Catalyst, because you can be used to upgrade your weapons up to level 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna get all of them. And also the color Lumina, because you can use it to have more Lumina active at a time. There it is. There it is. Now let's go equip it real quick. Okay. She's like, I guess we killed him.
Nice.
I was like, it was me. Yours truly. Yeah, she defeated quite a bit.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
Whoa. Oh, there's that thing
anchor
that you can
doesn't
defeat
look
later.
mermaid.
That's cool. That flying creature, you end up seeing it flying up in the air later in the content. And you can fight it early on, but it's very, very hard. Oh, hello there. How y'all doing? Hit him at the same time. They already have defenseless, so let's do spark. Oh, it's right.
Dodge, Gustav.
Fuck. Don't ever try to anticipate it. Go based on the sound. Ah, freaked up. Physical damage, 3 hits, heals self by 20% in health. Health if the target burns, okay. It's not burning. But let's just say real quick. Piercing. And we got a Brularum. New weapon for Maelle. Making music now. Powerless. Oh, roll that shit up. Defensive touch. Defenseless. Oh. Alright. We're not always gonna get all of them. 0 damage, but I'm happy with this, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like something to get over. I remember now. Pictos, augmented aim, 50% increase free aim damage. Which we have to equip it for my, you know. You freaking Ajat. Oh, this is another one. This is the other white Nevron now. The second white Nevron you come across. This one asks you to also bring him something. You could attack it right away, but don't do that. Not yet. Doesn't seem threatening. It's clean to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry around a mine? Yes, it does. But if we were to give it one, yeah. And this is where we get the hint of giving it a mine. Which you get it somewhere here, I believe. I think it's somewhere here. Look at the bottom. Boom.
Wow.
Intact mine
That
and
will help.
lost stamina mine. This is where you get the mine back to that guy. To the white neighbor. Got you your mine. Told you not to the chain, yeah, but with no mine.
It said
I
something.
guess you a new weapon for Luna. The Deminarum. Deminarum. Where if you get it to the max, well not max level, but you get it to level 20, it gives you start battle with 1 fire stain. Which could obviously help you deal extra damage. This way. Now we're going this way. Alright guys, we got about like 20 minutes left. Example. Nice things. Get a spark. I like that spark. That spark really got me through a lot of Act 1 and 2 in my first playthrough.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Sure is. Sorry guys, gotta fight y'all. Even though you may be intelligent, gotta fight y'all. Intelligence or not. Alright. Get rid of that. Hit him with that. Hit him with the ice land. Gain that ice thing for extra damage in the next time. Do this one here.
I'm ready.
There we are. Bitch.
Feels
Fuck, alright, let's do Spark. 50% more damage, and then let's do let's do a little bit of immolation first. Risky, alright. This applies 3 burn, yeah, immolation is better. Then if the health targets the burns, yeah, let's do this. Gives you back health if the target is burning. And then let's do more fire here. And then Thunderfall, there it is. Wasn't necessary, but yeah, a little bit of overkill, doesn't hurt no one. And a weapon full. Gustav, the Cruleran. Let's go to equipment.
nice.
New Pictos, staggering attack. 50% increased break damage on base attack. Alright, I'll just see real quick.
Perfect.
And Chroma. Oh shit. What up, man? Surprise!
Let the ink flow.
Eyes shut. Let's spill some ink.
Alright, the target is burning, so let's do that.
I'll do
Now
it.
we could deal 200% damage with her. Fuck. Damn it, man. Shit.
Let's dance.
Alright. You suck. Fuck off.
On guard.
Damn it. Turned me stanceless because of that stupid fucking hit. Fuck. That does piss me off.
Ready to parry.
Fuck me. Almost killed off my Maelle. Not being careful.
Okay.
Feel the burn.
There it is. There we are. Yes. And we learned a new Luna. New Pictos
Nice.
were already marked, plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. We just have it. We just need to have it equipped though. Alright guys, we got about like 5 minutes left. Or fire, because he seems to really like his fire. I guess it's into virtuals as well. Ah!
Survive. Okay.
Now we have 200% more damage in this new spot. Yeah. I like that. So there's a different way to get her into virtuous. Because the way that I was doing it before, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I would charge my gradient. That's what I would do. I had a gradient ability that would put you into virtuous every single time if you used it. It's pretty effective, but this seems faster because you could have a character before Maelle cause burn to an enemy, and then Maelle comes in and then uses that burn to then get into virtuous stance with that one skill.
This will be useful.
Illumina learned, augmented aim. Yeah, and as we get more of the luminous, it just automatically increases it up and noticing. You don't actually have to like assign it right away.